In this module, we will talk about the second perspective about what is knowledge. When we understand the different perspectives about what is knowledge, then perhaps we would be better able to understand the role of HR professionals in managing knowledge or managing knowledge workers. So, knowledge management, the practice based perspective, that is, in fact, in a very sharp contrast to objectivist or objective based perspective. As I said about that, explicit knowledge is something which is related to the objectivist perspective. The practice based or tacit knowledge, which cannot be explained really in words, which cannot be really transformed to others until somebody does not practice it, it is the practice based perspective. So, according to the practice based perspective, knowledge is tacit and subjective. For example, your feelings about something when you are driving a car and you really feel that this is the time when you should change the gear, or this is when you should brake and how hard you should press. Can anybody tell you really when you are driving how hard you press? It is your experience. It comes with the practice. So similarly, when some people are cooking, it cannot be easily told to other people this is how you can cook. That needs some kind of tacit knowledge. So knowledge is, in other words, practice or experience. So knowledge is tacit and it is subjective. So example, your perceptions about something, your feelings about subjective, your feelings about something, you feel how it is going on or you feel how it is done. Some other examples of practice based knowledge is, for example, if you read on in any textbook how to perform a small surgery, uh, can you do that? Obviously, it is something very difficult. That if you read that, how can you do a small surgery? Even why we say small surgery, even if it is a major surgery. So this is how what you have actually learned during the time of your presence in the medical college, when you go along with a surgeon in the operation theater and you keep on observing and you keep on doing small things, and after doing those small things over the period of years and years, then you become a surgeon, or then you become to know that how to perform a surgery. So these things are explicit, and they are written in the textbooks, or that knowledge is stored in different computers in different forms. Even if you have seen the video, that is what we say, that it is a figure, it can be a diagram, it can be a video, and even if you see a video where it is shown to you how to perform a surgery, still you cannot perform it. This is what the practice based perspective is, that as contrast to the objectivist perspective, yes, it is knowledge is there, go and get it, but the practice based perspective thinks that this is a cognition. And when we talk about the cognition, that is something in your mind. It is stored and it is developed over the period and it has some dimensions. So, cognition is no longer located solely within the individual mind, but also needs to understood as a complex social phenomenon. So, when we talk about the social phenomenon, for example, what is in my mind, what is in your mind, and when we are learning and when we are sharing, how it happens and how it works. So, knowledge is underpinned by social capital theory, just like the human capital theory, that is the abilities, skills, and knowledge of individuals. When we talk about the social capital theory, that is the knowledge which is generated through the social interaction, or that can be formal and that can be informal, and that actually generates the knowledge within the organizations. And this is where I see that those things that actually facilitate that social capital or social knowledge that results in making a difference among the organizations. So employees and their network of relationships are viewed as an asset. So we'll talk about these processes in the later modules. However, it is very clear that the tacit knowledge and explicit knowledge are not the two different things, but they are different dimensions of the knowledge. Thank you.